Good evening, all, and happy Monday. Hope everybody had a good Easter. Mine was fine, relaxing. I worked most of the weekend, but I did take yesterday off and I just relaxed. So we always need a day for that, but we're back at it again today. So, hello, Gene W. How are you? It's good to see you here. So we got a few people coming in now. That's great. Welcome all. Chicken Noodle. Well, hello. Lady Hammer. Good evening to you. Hope everyone had a happy Easter. Happy Monday to you all. Kelly Benwatt, how are you doing? Thorhaven Farm, there you are. Yeah, I'm well. A little tired. Back to work today, and I earned it today. Hey, Wendy. Oh, that's good to hear, Gene. Terry, there you are. How you doing? It's good to see you. Happy Monday, and I hope you had a great Easter, all of you. Let's get the reports going on. Supper is in the oven. You're resting your feet. What's for dinner? Yeah, pinball. I usually do a Monday at 7. I try and do that. Rat Trap, hello. Gardener Josh, there you are. Hobbyist Prepper, hello, hello. Your rabbit gave birth, and you woke up to 10 baby bunnies on Easter. Now that's awesome. That is great. So it was a very happy Easter for you. That is awesome. It's great. So I was kind of waiting for a few more people to jump in, but we'll eventually get there, and they can rewind, I guess, and or replay it if they want to catch the intro. Hey, Evan. Maybe let's get the reports. What's you guys' gas prices doing where you are? I know I stopped for fuel today, and our price. Hey, Ghost, how you doing? Dinner rolls, lemon pepper whole chicken, very nice. Roasted red potatoes, carrots, and garlic, very, very nice. Audrey, welcome from Arkansas. It's good to see you. 261 a gallon. Kelly Benoit has down in Louisiana. 268 pinball has 239. We were $1.23 per liter, $1.23.9. So that's going to be. Hey Jacques, how you doing? We're just throwing out the gas prices there, getting close to $3 for you, Ghost. Okay, let me just do the math on. Let me see, $1.23.9 times 3.785 equals. Okay, so we're $4.69 a gallon here. Now that's the regular. I did happen to check the price of premium while I was there, and premium was $1.40. It was $1.45.9. So let me just give you what that is. $1.45.9 times 3.785 equals $5.52 a gallon for premium here. China Day. Yeah, no kidding, pinball. Yeah. Well, the wages are different as well. Like our minimum wage is it's broaching $15. I think it's 14 and sort of mid change, 14.50 or 14.60 is what our minimum wage is here. So everything is reflected by that. Rents are expensive. Your average one bedroom apartment in the Greater Toronto area is $1,500, right? So, and obviously fuel is what we've just discussed here. So everything's pretty much relative. So like my American brothers and sisters say, if the minimum wage, you're cooking, nose picking. Good. What are you cooking, bro? So if the minimum wage goes up, everything else will go up. Just to confirm that for y'all, your suspicions are true, right? Minimum wage isn't going to go up to $15 and everything's going to stay the same. Prices will be reflected in that. But it'll drive up other wages too, but not quite as quickly as what it'll do to, say, a minimum wage, right? Turkey and sweet potatoes. Very, very nice. That is awesome. So yeah, I just wanted to get the gas prices out of the way. What about temperatures? We had a beautiful, beautiful, sunny and 50 degrees here today, maybe a little over 50. Um, Nice warm breeze. It was a beautiful day, and I honestly wanted to be outside. But with even with the exchange rate, you're still over $3 American for a gallon, and minimum wage is under $12 American. Yep, yeah, they really stick it to us. They've got so much taxes on fuel here, and the taxes on fuel is crazy. The taxes on things like booze and cigarettes, crazy. Like down in the States, you can go get yourself a cheap bottle of vodka. Say if you wanted to make a tincture, or some vanilla extract or whichever, right? But the cheapest bottle of vodka that we can get here, we don't get cheap vodka. We don't get cheap any type of booze. The cheapest bottle of vodka you can get would be a Mickey, which would be like 12 ounces or something like that. 75. Whoa, very nice. 81. Holy cow. Minnesota. Wow. 30-mile-per-hour winds. Woo. Terry's got 75. 81. Wow. That's starting to broach the end of my comfort zone at 81. Hey, Klingon Princess, how you doing? It's good to see you. Hey, Joe. Good to see you. Happy Monday. Like I said, hope everyone had a great Easter. Yeah, Pinball, you and Mrs. Pinball beat yourselves up there putting in those trees, didn't you? That was great. But I'm looking forward to her cooking video, her dessert video. I'm not going to ask you what kind because I don't want to ruin the surprise. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing? 80 degrees in Shangri-La. Shangri-La? 76 in North Carolina. Sounds like it was nice pretty much everywhere then. Southernmost, hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. Okay, we got a bunch of people in here now, so I just wanted to have a talk with you guys about barter in a post event. Like, there's probably lots of us out there who barter now as it is. Before. You're 10 after midnight over in Scotland, John. 1 degree, really 1 degree Celsius. So John over in Scotland has about 34 degrees Fahrenheit. 34, maybe 35. And if he's got a wind chill, that's, it'll feel a lot cooler. Hey, Preppin' 101, how you doing? We're just having a, Easter Monday live chat about bartering in a post event. So like I was saying, lots of us probably barter now, whether it's, if it's, you grow extra tomatoes or something and you swap them out to the neighbor if they've got a bouquet of flowers that you like or whatever, or if they've got extra potatoes or something, you might swap out that or whatever already, like my buddy Dan and I, hey, Jesse, how you doing? Beach lady, there you are. It was supposed to be 78 in Wilmington, North Carolina today. Wow. We barter back and forth. Soaky Prepper, hello and welcome. 75 degrees, Southern Kentucky, beautiful. 68 to 72 for me is perfect working weather. No, there is no clear-cut answer, but, we can talk about the things that we put back for a post-event, things that we have possibly in our food pantry or just in extra supplies. Klingon Princess has bartered sewing for handyman duties. Okay, that's an excellent one right there. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about. S. Moore, welcome. Evening, JW. How are you? It's good to see you. It was a little hard getting up this morning, JW. Yeah, and I was dragging my ass a bit at work. But thanks again for having me up on your panel and hosting last night. That was very kind of you. Thank you. I always enjoy your panels. So, although sometimes they do keep me up later than I should be staying up, but you want to do the crime, you got to do the time. But what Klingon Princess brought up there is a very, very important type of barter. Um, because when it comes to a post event, you know, we may not have, money, right? We may not have cash tender, um, which is one of the reasons why lots of us put back other means like precious metals or whatever else, right? So we can get our trade going on that way. If somebody has an extra 50 pounds of potatoes or something and they want, you know, 2 silver quarters or whatever it might be for that bag of potatoes, you can get your commerce on, right? But what Klingon Princess said was very, very important because, in my opinion, barter uh, in a post event, your most important barter items will be skills. Food will be hard to come by for sure. JJ, absolutely. However, if we, hey, Southern Boy Prepper, how you doing? It's good to see you. I hope you guys had a lovely Easter. Rhonda, hello. You're teaching autistic young lady how to sew in exchange for eggs and chicken. Beautiful. There's another excellent barter. And that's, again, it's bartering skills for goods, right? Which is just awesome. What will a dozen fresh eggs get you in a post event? That's a good question, Josh. For people who have chickens that produce more eggs than they can use, like Prepper Nurse One, he's getting like a dozen eggs a day, and I don't think they eat that like a dozen eggs a day between the three of them. So he just gives his away. But in a post event, he may barter out, to the neighbor with something that they've grown that maybe he didn't put in his garden, or somebody said they were putting back a variety of rat traps, which is a great idea because you can use those to hunt. You can put them on a stringer, put them in a tree, hunt squirrel. You get like 20 a day. Okay, Regan. Yeah, you must. How many chickens you got, Regan? I know Les over at Lone Star Pioneering. He's getting a whole bunch of eggs. He collected his eggs twice the other day, and I think on his second round he had like 20 eggs, 21 or more eggs, and that was just basically from one side of his nesting boxes. Lone Star Pioneering, yeah, he's in Texas. Les is in Texas. There won't be any eggs to eat because folks will be baking your chickens. Unless you're prepared. Yeah, that's a possibility. You're going to have to protect stuff. Think about life now. You barter dollars to fix your car, your hair. Yeah, fix your plumbing. We already barter pretty much, but we use cash. And yeah, you just got to figure out what it's worth in the exchange. You have 23 hens there. You got any idea how many chickens Les has? Ganking, not banking? I'm not sure what ganking is. Gloves and axe handles? Yep. Those would be great barters, especially if you can make the axe handles yourselves, right? Whatever it is that you can actually make yourself without having to take things out of your own supplies would be great. Hey, Rhonda, how you doing? It's good to see you here. Happy Monday, and I hope everyone had a wonderful Easter. So we're just talking about bartering. You'll barter to get your teeth pulled too. If you happen to know somebody who's doing dentistry and has those tools, you might end up painting their house for them or whichever. Oh, you're not sure how many Les has? All good. I know he gets a mess of eggs, and there's no way he can eat all those. So hopefully he's selling those out. Exactly, Pinball. Yeah, you could definitely teach a man to fish. But if you're going to give somebody some fish, you definitely want something back for that. Oh, Taker Steel. Okay, thank you, Gene W, for clearing that up, for clarifying. So yeah, it's bartering skills is going to be super, super important. Like I said, anything that doesn't have to come out of your own stockpile. Like I say, if you grow extra stuff in your garden, if you know how to make something, but say you're good at, using cane to weave baskets or something silly like that, whichever. Hugs, Grace. Good to see you. Welcome. Homesteader Wolf, all your eggs are going into the incubator right now. Okay, that is awesome. Now, Homesteader Wolf, are you doing laying birds or meat birds? I guess if they're males, they'll end up as meat birds. You bet people will be bartering for pain pills. Okay, some of you know I use cannabis to make medicinal gummy worms to help people with pain. People who have been hooked on like oxycodons or whichever prescription pain medicine, they've gotten off them from using them. And now, personally, I don't use that stuff extraordinarily rarely. I don't think I've had one in 3/4 of a year. I'll use it if my back has pain or my shoulder. It can barter cosmetology and barber skills. Absolutely, any type of skills that you got. In case anyone didn't know, Metal is an a-hole. Well, that's what his wife told him yesterday during his live stream. Dylan, you're right. And he's my brother. I've known him for an awfully long time, and he can be an a-hole sometimes, but so can I. We're brothers. It's just how it goes. Homemade bread as long as you have an electric oven. Well, yeah, if you've got cooking on the farm, there you are. If you've got a means to run an oven in a post event, like if you got a generator or solar, you're dehydrating eggs to add to your barter stash. That's a great idea. I understand they store for a very, very long time just in a mason jar. David Green, hello, welcome. You just put them in the dehydrator, Rhonda. You scramble them and put them in the dehydrator and let it do its thing. It'll break up into chunks, and then you'll throw it in like a coffee mill just to turn it into a powder, or a blender, whichever. It'll get there, Rat Trap. It's there's more and more. Yeah, solar oven. I'm not sure if you get away with bread in a solar oven or not. Probably, because I think solar ovens will get up to 350 degrees. Hey, Gail Southern Living, how you doing? Virginia Roots, I hadn't seen you there. Hello. Yeah, you just like scramble them up, beat them up in a bowl, and then put them in your food dehydrator with a. Hang on a second, I'll show you. You use one of these sheets here, one of these plastic. It's like a fruit dehydrating tray. You grind up your fruit to make a paste or a slurry out of it. You put it onto here, and you put it in your dehydrator, and you make like natural fruit roll-ups with these. And you use the same thing to dehydrate your eggs. Okay. Now I've only got one of those trays, so as far as Broussard Homestead says, hey Virginia, as far as Broussard Homestead says, Amy over there, she's got like 5 dehydrators. Okay, I apologize if I'm missing some chat, guys. Yeah, then you powder them. Yeah. Yeah, you just break them up into chunks, throw them into either your coffee mill or the spice mill or a blender, whatever sort that you have. Turn them into a powder, dump them into a jar. Evening, Northern Girl. So that's how you do that. Now, what Amy says over at Broussard Homestead, what she tells me is you can fit about 5 eggs onto one of those trays. So I think my dehydrator is a 5 tier. So I could theoretically I could get 4 more trays, and I could I could dehydrate 25 eggs at a time. And what you're really going to want to do with something that is that fluid, such as eggs, is you're definitely going to want it level. So it doesn't run all over the side and then down into your dehydrator on you. You want it level for sure, but you're really going to want to rotate those trays, like from top to bottom. You dehydrate a lot of eggs, store them in vacuum sealed bags with an oxygen absorber. Okay. All right. We got a pro at it here in the chat here. Okay. Southern Boy, if you could maybe elaborate on that just a little wee bit for the folks that are in here, and give us an idea of what sort of shelf life you can get out of those dehydrated eggs stored vacuum sealed with an oxygen absorber, if you don't mind. You need a no power version for your place. How you doing, Sean? Sean in Alaska. Say hello, everyone. I got on the notifications got turned off on you, Sean, on my so I was looking and I hadn't seen a notification from you for a while. So I went and had to re-click the bell. So I've been getting caught up on your videos. Deep South Bama with Mr. Tom. Well, if anybody doesn't know Deep South Bama with Mr. Tom, tell him a nice hello. It's good to see you, Mr. Tom. And don't you let that Alaska prepper bust your chops too hard. You know what I mean? Mr. Tom's an awfully nice guy. Yeah, Sean from Alaska, a very, very nice guy. If you don't know him, go check out his channel. He's just got his property there last year. He's got the site cleared for his cabin, and he's got the driveway in. That's about. Oh, and he has the outhouse up. But that's about it. He's living in a fifth wheel over winter in Alaska with all the hardships that come with it. So his journey is just getting started. So if you don't know Sean in Alaska, please go over and check out his videos. And if you like them, consider subscribing. Yeah, I'm still getting caught up on his videos, Klingon Princess. You have used them. Okay, Southern Boy Prepper says he has used them. I'm just going to pause this chat here for a second because I want to read that. Hey, will it grow? You have used them 2 years and they're still good. You can only use them for scrambled eggs or baking once reconstituted. They'll store 5 to 10 years. That is fantastic information. Thank you ever so much, Regan. Yep. You know what? I was thinking about that today at work too. Like what would be all the different uses that you could use powdered eggs for? And yeah, it's just reconstitute them, scramble them up, or you can use them in your baking. Now you can use them any way you would use any other type of scrambled egg, like obviously making scrambled eggs, a quiche, or an omelet, anything like that. But I also was thinking today, you could use it in a breading station. You know, reconstitute those. Hey, you get your flour, then your egg wash, then your breadcrumbs before you deep fry something like a schnitzel or chicken parmesan or something like that, right? Okay, so I apologize, guys. I missed a bit of chat. Will it grow? Hello, how are you? Welcome. It's good to see you. Yeah, it's very, very easy to do, Lady Hammer. Very easy. You don't need an expensive dehydrator, but it helps to have those fruit trays, the fruit roll-up trays, to do that in. Now, I've also seen another channel out there where a lady was doing them just in like a metal sort of chafing dish or like for a buffet, a stainless steel tray. And she had it in the oven. So, but I mean, you're going to have to weigh what the cost effectiveness is on that. Oh yeah, you gotta love fellow cookers cooking on the farm. I'm going to have to go. Do you have some videos up cooking on the farm? I'd have to go check that out. If you do, say so, and I'll have one of my moderators put up a link to your channel so that people can go check that out. I think it's super important Like I'm doing a whole series on how to cook your preps, and it's been mostly rice dishes so far. And actually, Rudy over at Alaska Prepper, he's been getting on board doing some rice dishes as well. Also, pinball preparedness. His wife, the lovely Mrs. Pinball, has been putting up cooking videos as well. So yeah, I think that anybody. Oh, okay, cooking on the farm. Maybe we can see a link to cooking on the farm, guys and gals. That would be great. I love discovering new channels. Doing garlic tonight to dehydrate tomorrow, Raptor Ranch. Very, very excellent. Now, are you going to grind that into a powder and make your own granulated garlic? Yeah, the Alaskan prepper. He's like our the godfather of prepping for our community. Just such a nice guy, Rudy, and very, very well rounded with his preparedness. You guys got the link for cooking on the farm. Thank you. Thank you for that. Look at all you guys. Boom. Wow. Oh, I love cooking videos. Yeah, I live streamed a cooking video. This is a Saturday evening before pinball went on. Oh, you're more than welcome. I love discovering new channels, especially uh, any type of cooking channel, but especially how to cook your preps. Things like rice, beans, uh, oatmeal, long-term storage items such as those, pasta, you know, and how do you cook like just out of your pantry or garden? You know what I mean? So I definitely am a fan of promoting other channels, and I'm a fan. I encourage anybody who's got who's posting videos that's into preparedness or gardening or the outdoors or homesteading. Highly encourage anyone who's into that's posting videos to do cooking videos, just to give other people other ideas that they might not have thought of. Ginger Ninja, well, hello. Happy Monday to you. Thank you, Southern Boy. You got Will It Grow's channel there. Will It Grow, he's the captain of one of the teams for Shed Wars 21. And I think all you have to do is punch into your search bar, Shed Wars 21. That is a global gardening competition. So you're going to get great gardeners from all over the globe showing you all their tips and tricks. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Dehydrate eggs and save in bags with no air. Keep in freezer. No, Lady Hammer, you don't have to keep them in the freezer. You can keep them on the shelf. Just keep them out of the light and in a cool. Yeah, Sean in Alaska has some cooking and baking videos. Sean in Alaska was a formerly a professional baker, so he's got some absolutely wonderful bread recipes. Man, Chad, there you are. How you doing? I saw your short video from this afternoon when you were having lunch. Uh, so congratulations on your first day at work. I hope it went well for you, brother. Yeah, you leave them on the shelf, no problem. It's good to see you, Shad. Welcome. Everyone give Shad a nice welcome and a congrats on his first day at work. Look at Pinball's already on it. Good for you guys. Yep, hashtag ShedWars21. You just have to punch that into your search bar. Now, there's also, I think I wrote this down somewhere here. There's some other Shed Wars information I'd be able to share with you guys. Okay, hashtag ShedWars21. There's a Shed Wars News Network. In addition to that. So yeah, you're going to meet all kinds of awesome channels like Quebec Homestead, Hickorycroft Farms. Oh, good. All of our Australian brothers and sisters who are involved in that, like Homestead Oz is in there, Silhouette Park Farms, Farm and Forge. I believe they're all involved with that. So some just absolutely great channels. You know, they're homesteading or gardening or whichever, right? And that's where you're going to get your real detailed knowledge. on a global aspect. So wherever it is that you are, I believe there's people participating. Will it grow? Are there people participating from Great Britain? I'll leave him alone, Josh. He's having a good day. Thank you, Regan. I appreciate that. Mrs. Prepping Plumber, welcome. It's good to see you. Okay, so you got people from Great Britain. I think there's people in Africa as well. Am I mistaken? South Africa, perhaps? I know there's Australians in there for sure. We've got people in there from Great Britain, of course, USA and Canada. I don't know all the countries that are involved, but it's global. Yeah. So wherever you are on the globe, you can glean little tips from, because those would, if you've got someone participating from your country or area or your growing zone, then, you can definitely glean some knowledge from them. Texans, yeah. I have lots of great Texan friends here in the YouTube community, and Louisiana. All over the place, really. Holy crap, look at there's Mark, Rolling Homestead and Wild Edibles. It's all going on, Mark. Sorry I missed you in my when I was cooking in my live stream there. I rewatched it, and I saw your name go by, and it's funny. I was in the other room. I couldn't see the chat rolling by. But I was pumping your channel anyways, so it was that was kind of cool. You guys go check out Rolling Homestead and Wild Edibles in Wisconsin. That's Mark. He's an awesome guy, very, very nice guy, super knowledgeable about wild edibles, at homesteading, all kinds of stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, do yourself a favor, go check him out. He also does a lot of outdoor stuff, extended cold weather, winter camping, things like that. So he's got a lot of good knowledge. Oh, yeah, you were doing ham. You were doing double smoked ham, I think, right? Okay, Nose. Welcome, Hillbilly. Good to see you. Welcome to anyone I hadn't said hello to. Cindy Ham Kate. Still cold in New Hampshire? What do you got for a temperature, Cindy? And I'm probably saying that wrong. Just had some celery and peanut butter. Nice. Yard dog, there you are. What's for supper tonight? I'm having cabbage rolls tonight, Mr. Tom. What are you having for supper tonight? And I saw your survey. I participated in your survey, and the top idea for your next video that people want is a cooking video. So what are you having for dinner tonight? But don't spoil it if that's what's going to be your next video about, okay? Hey, Dutch, welcome. Be charming. Hello and welcome. Good evening. Tony, Auntie. Oh, Auntie T. Good evening, Auntie T. Everyone say hello, nice hello to Auntie T. That's Tony 4 here in the chat. Mary Beth, welcome. Oh yeah, you're working. Okay, Mark. You stay well and safe, all right, brother. Safe travels home. He had a bacon sandwich. Oh, the good, hard to eat type? You mean like when the whole piece of bacon comes out, or it was like crunchy, too crunchy for you or something? Stars Prepper, there you are. Welcome. Smoked salmon, very nice. Jazzed up armor canned chili. Okay, cool. Oh, you're tired. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes there's nothing wrong with just opening a can and going at it that way, right? Pam Dixon, hello. Pam J. Dixon, hello. Welcome. Yeah, homemade bean soup with ham and jalapeno. I'm good with all of that, except for maybe not so much of the jalapeno. Maybe a touch of it. You had two of them, very crunchy. Nice, Joe. Awesome. Dealing with a whiny 4-year-old. Go get him, Mrs. Plummer. Do what you got to do. It's life before YouTube, right? Oh, thanks, Seymour. I appreciate that. That's very, very nice of you to say. You're making canned chili. Perfect. It's super easy. Sometimes I used to just bring with me to work for my lunch. 80K man, that's all right. You're not late at all. It's good to see you. Auntie T, what are you? Oh, you're saying hello to uh, cooking on the farm. Okay, gotcha. I was gonna say, well, what are you cooking? Because everyone wants to know, right? Saw this year. You have channels from USA, Canada, Australia, Africa, uh, KANYA. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, that Kenya, the UK, New Zealand, and introduce the Middle East next week. Wow, that is awesome. So it really is global. Pinball, if you're still in here, see if you can get Constantine in on that. If he's got a space to garden, I know he's in an apartment, so that may not be the case. And us who are in apartments, we're limited somehow. Baked chicken, baked potatoes, cauliflower, very nice. Chris's Clever Craft, welcome. Good to see you. Having some twisted teas, waxing your kayak, very nice. Walleye tomorrow, very, very nice. Is that fresh caught or did you buy it at the store? Evening, morning, welcome. Yeah, you know what? Cooking on the farm. There's lots of amazing channels here in this chat. There are a lot of very, very good channels. Ooh, chicken paprika, very, very tasty, Andy T. Very nice. Check out SPARS 25 to 2028 should be SARS 2020-2023. Google search will show study. Okay, thank you. Yeah, walleye is very, very nice. Do you know what? I was amazed by the delicious taste of that perch that Dan and I had caught when we went ice fishing. Very, very delicious, and I still have some actually. Having leftover ribs. You use grow bags? Okay, you live in an apartment? Okay, do what you got to do. Wesley, welcome. Kim, hello. Fix a veggie pizza. Let out Alfredo sauce. Okay, veggie pizzas are good for sure. Absolutely. I like to use a white sauce, like an Alfredo sauce, when I make my an Alfredo chicken pizza. But I also make a chicken bacon ranch where I don't use any sauce at all. The sauce that I use is just olive oil and crushed garlic. And I spread that all over with salt and pepper. And your chicken, your bacon, whatever cheeses you want. And then later on, once it's done, you spread over the top your ranch dressing. Very, very delicious pizza. Okay, am I missing a bunch of stuff? The only way he'd be able to do it if he was down in Rostov-on-Don. Okay, gotcha, Pinball. I knew you'd said something, and I missed it here while I was blabbing away. Seafood Alfredo, that'd probably go great on a pizza too. I didn't happen to see Laurie in here. Hello, Laurie, if I missed you. Hello, brother. It's good to see you. Okay, so what was the chore that you got called an a-hole for that you didn't give help with when you were supposedly asked? I was just curious. I was thinking about that while I was at work today. It's like, man, I wonder what it was. Or was she just being a wife? Baked chicken thighs. I love chicken thighs. I love chicken thighs either baked or on the barbecue. Baked or smoked chicken thighs. Yum, yum, yum. You've never had lamb. Oh, it's very, very delicious. Now, some can be stronger than others. Uh, the older you want to have spring lamb for sure. The older your lamb gets, the stronger it gets in taste. So you don't want to eat any dirty old mutton. Deer steaks, lots of veggies. There you go, delicious. Very, very nice. For Easter, you had ham, mashed potatoes, oh, and deviled eggs from your farm fresh eggs. Lovely. Nothing like a fresh egg, except for I don't. Well, how do you peel those eggs from farm fresh? Because I notice the fresher the eggs are when you boil them, I find them more difficult to peel without ripping parts of the egg off. You know what? You had goat at a biker's party once. Okay, I understand goat is tasty. Hey, book club. There you are. Which sounds good, Kim? I've been talking about so much stuff here. You'd have to be really hungry to eat deer meat. I don't know. I've had all kinds of deer product before, especially in sausage. You would have no idea it was venison. Buffalo, cauliflower. Mmm. I find them more difficult to peel, yes. But some people do something like put some baking soda or something in it. I don't know. Please give me a tip if you guys have tips on older eggs are definitely easier to peel. So if you've got farm fresh eggs, you can either leave them on the counter for a few weeks before you boil them, or there's something you can do. Sean, you use a steamer for the yard eggs, and no issues with peeling. Okay, I've never steamed eggs before, Southern Boy. Maybe you can give us a little tutelage here on what sort of timing you use to steam your eggs. You use Instapot to cook eggs. Easy to peel. Okay, good. That's great information. Watch Mr. Tom's video on peeling eggs. Okay. I love Mr. Tom's videos. Venison is good. Okay, people are saying hello. Miss Taz, Christy, hello. Your eggs are peel easy. Oh, it's getting away on me here. 1,000-year-old eggs are good. I've heard of 100-year-old eggs, but never 1,000-year-old. It's a culinary technique, but yeah, I learned about it in culinary school, but I've never attempted to make it. My eggs peel easy, Miss Taz is saying. Throw them in ice water immediately after boiling. Yeah, I do pretty much the same, but I don't have farm fresh eggs, so okay. Other people are saying salt in the water. Oh, okay, Instapot. Brother tried to get you to eat deer to tell me it was hamburger. You can smell the difference. Well, you can smell the difference. Maybe it's less so in sausage. I've had amazing moose pepperonis. Oh yeah, Metal suggested that Pinball shave off his beautiful facial coif when he hits a 20,000 subscriber. I don't think that's gonna fly, bro. Let Pinball chime in on that here. Mr. Tom has a video for steamed eggs as well. Okay, thank you. Eat lots of venison, can't taste the difference between beef. Like venison just like it is rather than soaking it or anything. Okay. Smelled the 1,000-year-old eggs. Can't do it. Northern Girl. Okay. Sean, the Amish method is the only way to peel eggs easily. When you take them off the fire, run cold water on them, then take the handle of a knife and beat them up to break the shells. I tap mine, like I run mine under cold water as well, and I tap them on the counter. But again, I'm not using farm fresh eggs. So now there is a sort of commercial scale laying production, sort of up the road, about 7 minutes from me, where I can go get flats of farm fresh eggs. But I don't often get over there. Put eggs in a plastic bowl. Close cover. Shake the crap out of them to get the peel off. Cooking on the farm has a question mark there. I'm not sure what that's about. If I missed something, I apologize. Yeah, we let the eggs set out for about a week. Okay. One of the videos actually the deviled eggs. You show the best way to peel eggs. Okay, so go check out Cooking on the Farm's video for how to get your eggs peeled. So there's obviously lots of ways here you guys have. Now, I'm sorry I missed a whole bunch of chat. Yeah, okay, there's Pinball's response. Capitals, all caps, not happening. And I don't think that's in caps as a question for me. I think he's shouting at you, Wade. Just saying. Just saying. Well, that'd be wonderful, Jane. What would I have to barter for them? I will be making some more pea meal. I found a nice sale on center cut pork loin, so I'll be doing a video in the near future of how the brine of how to make your pea meal. Okay, for potato salad and such, it's easier to do a hard poach. Okay, that's interesting. Look at Pinball there. Aaron, welcome. You're not late. So yeah, 3 years in growing. When Pinball trips over his beard, he'll trim it. Bravissimo. Love it. Oh yeah, cooking on the farm. Okay, so I do my live streams typically on Mondays at 7 and on Saturday evenings. Pinball does a live stream at 9 p.m. and I go on at 10 p.m. usually once he's done his 9 p.m. video on Saturday evenings. Those are both Eastern Standard Time, okay? I'm not sure roughly where you're located, but we usually talk in Eastern Standard Time, so. No Frills has pea meal on sale. It's not the same, Jane. It's just not the same. But, you know, yeah, you can't beat it if you can get it for $1.99 a pound. You know, I'm paying $2.79 a pound just for the pork loin. So, you know, with all my time and my other ingredients and cornmeal and maple syrup and you know, vacuum sealing it, I can't compete. But it's not even the same product. What is pea meal? Pea meal is a center cut pork loin, and it's just pickled in a brine in the fridge for about a week, and then you can either slather it with mustard after that, or maple syrup or corn syrup or whichever you have, and then you roll it in cornmeal and you slice it very, very thin, and you cook it up and you have it like bacon, right? Me and You Acres, there you are. There's another channel to go check out, Me and You Acres. Lovely couple over there, doing their homesteading and full with great information. Oh my goodness gracious, Northern Girls. Pinball's a big dude. He might give you a swat, you know. Yeah, so there's some very, very good information on the live streams, you know, within these communities. And, you know, your channel, Cooking on the Farm, I'm sure you've got all kinds of valuable information to share that we could benefit from, either as cooks, gardeners, preppers, homesteaders, whichever it may be, outdoors people. You know, we all embrace all of those because there's much overlapping information. You're right about that, Rhonda. Yeah, you need more chickens, Em. Quite frankly, if the beard grows very long, it can be used to clothe the whole body. Yeah, so Mr. Tom, it looks like people are looking for a cooking video from you next. I'd like either a cooking video or, I like the interesting places that you go. Sean, consider getting gutters and mount to outside of porch rails. You grow stuff in them. Yeah, I suppose you could. That's another, actually, a great idea for container gardening. That might be all right for herbs. Yeah, pumil is delicious. Tom is on the spot now, Kalen says. He's not on the spot. Mr. Tom's going to put out whatever video he puts out anyways, and people are going to watch it regardless of, what the votes were. So, but him being a respectable Southern gentleman, I'm sure he'll probably listen to what his loyal subscribers are talking about. Oh yeah, I totally love his cooking videos. I like all his videos. So, anyways, back to bartering. Okay, so we've talked about bartering in a post event, and if there's not money, some of us put silver back for that'll be for purchasing goods, right, or services, goods or services. Um, we've talked about bartering skills. Now, what would you barter out of your pantry or out of your supplies in a post event? Do you have things in your pantry that you would barter? Are there things that you can produce that you can barter? Like, say, if you got maple trees or birch trees, you can make syrup or sap. You can make syrup out of that, right? And you could barter that out. If you, do crafts of some type, you could, like, if you make quilts, you can barter that out. You can make those out of old tattered clothing, cut them into squares, and quilt up nice warm quilts for people. Try and use resources that might either be declining or depleting, and reinvent that resources. Sugar and spices, that's a possibility, stars, depending on the availability of them. Alcohol and tobacco. Okay, that's a great one, Miss Taz. Tobacco you can grow, and alcohol you can make it at home. Go check out Pinball's video on how to make wine out of grape juice. You got grape juice in your pantry, or cranberry juice, whichever. You add some sugar and yeast to it, and you let it set for a month or so, and you're good to go. You've got wine, right? I make my own spirits at home, and again, yes, I will be doing videos on that. Ramona, how do you do? Welcome. You think you'd barter apple pie moonshine? You need to put up a video of that, man, you acres, if you don't already have one, because I'd be interested in that. Now, Pinball, he was making some Apple Jacks, although I don't. Yeah, he's got a video on it. I think he's got a video on that. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Ramona Perez, welcome. You don't consume either? Just stocked for bartering. Okay, see, that's great. Now, that's also what I'm asking. Are there items in your pantry or other types of preps that you stock just to barter? Running your still all day. Cool. Tampons and maxi pads, okay. Okay. Now, what about Kaylin? You can use alcohol to make extracts like vanilla extract, lemon extract, all kinds of things like that. You can use it in your cooking, like wine. Yeah, I'll be doing probably 3 or 4 videos on how I make spirits at home, at cooking on the farm. You stock alcohol for bartering, Southern Boy Prepper. First aid equipment, yeah. So you can use. I'm making 70% alcohol with my still, and it's great to have in your medical supplies. Medicinal herbs. That's awesome because you can grow them and regrow them and regrow them. You'll be bartering food. Okay. All right. What are some of the things that you don't have? Okay. Rhonda Richter is making vanilla extract right now. You use vodka, but next you will use bourbon. Okay. I think I saw suggestion to make it with bourbon instead of vodka on the Needy Homesteader, to be honest with you. That's all right, Papa P. We're here for a bit. I'm not going to go ahead and shut her down right now. Ammo you don't need, you'll barter. Okay. Personally, I would never barter ammo because it can be used against you. Okay, so how about this, guys? What have you got in your preps that you would absolutely no way barter out of your preps? For me, I've got a couple of them. I've already said one. Now that's Mad Chat has a difference of opinion there. Where if he's got extra that he doesn't use, he'll barter it out. That's something that can be used against you. So you want to think, be mindful of who you're bartering to. Yeah, Heather. Like personally, I might only barter that within my own mag. You know what I mean? Not a girl, Auntie T. Copy that, Miss Taz. You wouldn't barter coffee. You wouldn't barter medicine. Wouldn't barter tobacco. Yeah, something you would absolutely not barter. Okay, Southernmost has the same sort of opinion on that. You would not barter any fuels. Okay, since you have so little of it. Okay, Cooking on the Farm is also saying that they would not barter the ammo. Lady Hammer is saying, me too. I want to see spear making. Yep, okay, I'll get to it, guys. I'll get to it. You have a ton of Annie's mac and cheese. Ooh, is that for barter or would you keep that? You would barter decaf coffee. Yeah, that makes sense. Ammo, no way. That's what Pinball's saying. Homesteader Wolf. Okay, hang on a second. You know what? Homesteader Wolf, I'm just going to pause the chat here, guys, and I want to talk about this. I'm going to leave this on his comment here. Homesteader Wolf, where did you go? Where did you go? You vaporized. I think he said his wife. Homesteader Wolf said it. Oh, he wouldn't barter his wife. But that brings up a topic. What about bartering sex in a post-event? Because you know that's going to be a thing. Hello, Beach Lady. Welcome. Not barter ammo for your bang bangs. Gotcha. You wouldn't barter your bow. But what do you guys think about bartering sex? That will be happening. That will be a thing in a post-event. Yep. Yeah, Papa P. Absolutely. There will oldest profession. Virginia Root says, yep. No, you would not barter your wife. No, you would not. Mrs. Pinball is way too lovely. Pimp out your partner. Look at S. Moore. Wow. Look at you guys. You're too old. It's going to be a thing, guys. I'm telling you. You know? Okay, Kaylin Strain. But you know what? Those of us who are in an age bracket where that's not, say it's less viable or a less viable concept per se. I'm sorry, Rhonda, but it's going to be a thing. I'm not saying I would do it or I would barter for that item. Lori over at Firefly Farm says she'd open up a prostitution ring right in the driveway. Only with your husband in exchange for honey. Gotcha. I would have to be really desperate. Handy blowy. Well, I appreciate the offer, Mad Shad, but I'm good, thank you. Sorry, bro, I couldn't resist. Too old for bartering, except in your dreams. Well, I suppose. And you can't really pay to get it into your dreams to begin with, really, can you? Well, I'm in my 50s too, but can of beans and a can of beans. Can't stop laughing, Rhonda. Good. Well, I'm glad I brought a little bit of levity to everybody's Monday. That's great. Red lights will be valuable. Yep. And people will be trading it. They'll trade it for coin, or they'll trade it for food, or freedom seeds, or whichever. Hey, Patty Bob, welcome from Germany. It's going to be a thing, bro. I'm telling you. Like somebody in the chat said, oldest profession in the world. Desperate times call for desperate actions. Exactly. Barter might make you do more push-ups. But it is definitely going to be a thing. And it's also going to be used to trap people. Groups of thieves will get together, and they'll use a lady to lure a man who's got something valuable. Once they get in say the hotel room or at home or whatever, then two other guys come in and rob you or kill you, whichever. That happens now. Viagra. Exactly, Leona. Yeah. SHTF Engineering, welcome. So that's something I kind of wanted to bring up too, because that will be a barter item. Cost you a can opener. No kidding. That's hilarious. Yeah, it was interesting. I was thinking about it at work today about bartering, and then that idea popped into my head. Like, what would you be willing to barter out of your preps? And then my ideas went to skills and labor, all kinds of things like that. And sex comes up. It is a barterable trade, I guess, if you will. Mr. Billy Akers, you have 165 board games you can barter. Holy crap. But I actually have no plans to barter anything. Okay, no, fair enough. Mr. Tom, Deep South Bama, Mr. Tom brought up my number 2 thing I will never barter, and it is salt. Because salt can be used to preserve meats. You barter your drone bees, okay? Not much use anymore. Okay, Leona also got medication, sugar, and salt. Yeah, you want to be bartering things that will be renewable, either as things out of your garden or your skills. Pretty much, you know what I mean? Or if you can make something out of the woods, whether it's, like I said, baskets or whatever it might be. Now, barter item, nuts, bolts, nails, and screws. That's a great idea if you've got tons and tons of them put back. But a guy like Pinball, he could go ahead and make his perimeter alarms, and he could barter those out. You'd barter squab. That's a great idea, Lori. And for anyone who doesn't know, squab is pigeon. Lori and her boy keep pigeons. I don't think I'd be bartering Bic lighters either. I don't think I'd be bartering a Zippo. In the movie Jericho, they took the salt mine. It is a necessity, yep. Ropes, chains, good barter item if you got lots of them you can spare. That is a lot of seeds. Skills are teaching, some cooking, and sewing repair skills. Good barter items. Well, Stuart, everyone needs a lookout. You know what I mean? Even for people who aren't highly skilled at mechanical things or construction or gardening or cooking or whatever it might be. If you don't have those skills, if you've got a pair of eyes and ears that work, everybody's going to need a lookout. So that's a skill that you can barter, right? You're getting solar power, cooking on a farm. That is awesome. You should make videos of that because those will be popular videos for people to watch. You'd barter paintings. That's a great idea. You know where a natural salt outcropping is close to you? Well, there's a salt mine, I think, under Lake Ontario here, just to my south. You can barter your cheese. That's a great idea. Yep, that's a thing that's renewable that you can, like if you've got cattle, cheese, milk. If you got goats, same thing. If you have trees that produce nuts, like if you got pecan trees or oak trees, you get acorns from that, you know. You can babysit. Exactly. There's going to be all kinds of different things to do. We can teach. That's another skill too, right? To not forget. And we can teach many. You know, you can tell it over and over and over again to different groups of people, right? We can pass on the skills that we have. That's going to be one of the most valuable barter items possible. Just being willing to do any work is a barter skill. Absolutely. Assuming people have power. Well, solar, you know. Yeah, Thorhaven, it's amazing the ideas that we end up bouncing off of the other in these live streams. Now, Saturday nights, they're mostly fun, and, you know, we do room raids, and it's a lot of fun, too, to just go spread love on some other's page and just make their day. But I like these ones that are also very informative. You can learn absolute ton, and you can also meet other channels that you can go and follow and learn a whole bunch of other things that they have to share, right? Barter for transportation, absolutely. Babysit and teach, perfect skills to have. Bushcraft family, there you go. How you doing? Welcome. We're just having a conversation about bartering in a post-event. What we would barter and what we wouldn't barter. You'd barter for some muscle power. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you better put back lots of vinegar because, well, you can make vinegar, but cooking is a good barter skill for sure because everyone that's going to be working is going to need to eat, and they're not going to have the time to do the cooking. And a good cook can change up all those flavors, which is why we're doing series cooking videos and how to cook your preps. Penball's doing it. I'm doing it. Jason, or sorry, not Jason, Rudy over at the Alaska Prepper is doing it. I wouldn't mind seeing Jason doing it over at the Angry Prepper. I think he should be putting up cooking videos big time because we'll get yet another different perspective on how to change up the flavors of our preps. Any hard work can be bartered. Absolutely, Mad Chad. Awesome, Kaylin Strain. Great idea. Not to mention that, translator as well, right? Cutting hair, yeah. Barbering techniques, absolutely. You can teach martial arts. Do you know what, Chris? I think Chris's Clevercraft, I think that would be a very, very sought after skill. You know, maybe not to necessarily put you on guard, but to put everyone else on guard and you teach them the skills. Evening, faithful prepper. Welcome. Happy Easter Monday to you. Cheese and winemakers. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, people are still going to want to take those things. The cooking, you're on your way? Okay, no, very nice to have met you cooking on the farm, and please join us again. Maybe we can see another link to Cooking on the Farm channel. Uh, I understand they have some videos up, so I would like to go watch those. Welcome, faithful prepper. And sorry, I missed a bunch of chat. Hunting and trapping will become a profession. You know, you'll have other work to do too. That's why you need herbs and spices. Yep, 100%, Cliff. 100%. Yeah, if you can grow those, you're going to help everyone change up the flavor. And herbs and spices are going to be very valuable. So will hunters. The prepared Christian. Tobacco growing. Yep, that's one of the barter items that we talked about earlier. Alcohol and tobacco. Because people are going to still want that. Leah, there you are. Hello. Welcome. Oh, Chris is Clevercraft. You're headed back to work tomorrow. Okay. Training communities to fight and protect themselves. Absolutely. Yep. You know, combat strategies, if you will. How to defend the fort. You know, there's anybody who's been in the military has an idea about combat techniques and strategies. So, and for people who have not been, they might not know those skills, right? You can hunt, trap, and fish. Vices, yeah. Prepared Christian, absolutely, because people are still going to want that. You have 2 plastic bins, just spices. That is awesome. Fishing, absolutely, yeah. If you live near or on a body of water, fishing is definitely going to be a skill that's going to be barterable. Coffee, yep. Homesteader wolf, yeah. Exactly, yeah. Avoid people and go play in the woods. You're learning all kinds of skills, right? And you're honing those skills over the years. You're refining those skills. Same if you have been a swatter. Baby items, 100%, because people will still be having sex and producing babies. Best trade at the minute was trading 2 cubic meters of firewood last winter for the car you're driving at the minute. No kidding. That is an awesome barter. Sponge those skills from vets when you can. Yeah, do it. 100%. Learn from anybody you can. You can cook for large groups. Yep. Did it for school lunch program. Leah, I've been to culinary school, so I've also done it on a large scale as well. I own my own restaurant, catering business, so I know exactly what you're talking about there. And that's not a, you know, you can use a dinner for 2 meal and just go ahead and multiply it, but it's not that easy to manage. You have to think differently when you're cooking for large groups of people. Blacksmith, wheelwright, and cobbler. 100%. Yes, barterable skills. Make baby formula in a freeze dryer. That's a great idea. Lots of thought-provoking comments. Yeah, that's why I put these up. We throw out ideas, and we spitball it back and forth, and everybody learns. We all get different ideas from the other. Yeah, poor people skills, but you can hunt, fish, trap. Yeah, in any season, and you probably have a good knowledge base on wild edibles as well. I would expect. Make beer, 100%, Jacques Bourne. Yep, that would be an extraordinarily valuable skill. But baker, beer maker, spirits, tobacco, any of those vices for sure. Growing cannabis. Yeah, everybody wins there, Patty Bob, for sure. Yeah, you can dehydrate milk. Have you ever heard of powdered milk, Rhonda? Bartering spitballs. No, we're spitballing ideas. Yeah, you cooked a large group to your brothers and sisters. and then when you grow up, your kids, and now your kids and grandkids. Okay, yeah, yeah. Cooking for a large amount of people is a different skill than, like, say, cooking for two. Jeep, there you are. That's okay, uh, Kaylin. You know what? Somebody did ask in a chat one time about dehydrating water. Okay, so I'm just saying. All right, just saying. Can you do at home? I couldn't see any reason why not, Rhonda. Now, personally, I won't say yes that you can, because I don't know. And when I don't know something, I'll just say I don't know. But what I will say is it stands to reason that it sounds reasonable that you should be able to. Hey, Scott, how you doing? Enough not to poison yourself, but not enough to teach others. Okay. Well, if anyone wants to know about wild edibles, go check out Mark over at Rolling Homestead and Wild Edibles in Wisconsin. Absolute wonderful knowledge base on wild edibles and the medicinal properties of it. He and Gray Man are doing a thing right now, and they have been. So go check out some of those videos. I think they're interviewing each other back and forth, sometimes on Mark's channel and sometimes over on Gray Man's channel. So go check him out. Mark is an absolutely wonderful guy, very, very nice, very, very smart, knowledgeable guy. So I would encourage you to check him out for sure. Yeah, look it up, Rhonda. Maybe let us know on the next one if uh, if that's a thing or not. But with that, guys, we ran for about an hour and 20 minutes here. I'm going to get back to my Monday night. It was great for all you guys showing up. I very, very much appreciate it. And we had an absolutely wonderful discussion here tonight. Uh, Swapping out information just on bartering, different ideas, what to barter, what to not barter, uh, other methods of trade, skills. You know what I mean? So it's just something to think about. Hey, Liberty Bell, how you doing? It's been a rough day. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Uh, yeah, I hope you're feeling better now. Yeah, lots of good ideas, John. Absolutely. Oh, Kelly, thank you. You have yourself a fine evening as well. Thank you, Tony. I thought it was a great chat too. To help relieve stress. Yeah. Oh, Reiki, you're a Reiki master. That's going to be an excellent skill to barter, especially with all of its health benefits, right? Southern Boy Prepper, good night. You stay well and safe. Have yourself a fine evening, sir. You guys don't know Southern Boy Prepper, you go on and check him out. Very, very lovely man, lovely family. Virginia Roots. Well, I'm happy to have had you here. I'm happy you stopped by, and the bonus is learning, right? We trade that back and forth. Okay, now if anyone doesn't know Deep South Bama, if they don't know Mr. Tom over there, he's a Jedi Master. Okay, so sometimes when he's cooking, these might these might not be the drones you're looking for. These might not be the eggs that you're looking for. You know what I mean? So go check out Mr. Tom and say hi. Check out his videos. He's a very lovely Southern gentleman, and great knowledge base over there too. He knows his wild edibles and stuff too, gardening and all that. He's great at it. So go check out Mr. Tom and say hi. Check out his videos. They're awesome. Yeah, it was fun, Homesteader Wolf. It was great to see you. Thank you for joining. Thanks everyone for joining. Don't forget to hold up your brother and your sister. Also, don't forget, don't ever look down on anyone unless you're about to help them up, okay? With that, I'm going to leave you guys and gals. Stay well and safe. Have an enjoyable week, and I will be bringing some videos to you guys in the very near future, okay? Stay well and safe, all, and thanks ever so much for coming. May the force be with you, Mr. Tom. Night, Leah. Night, everyone. North. Out for now. Night, Patty Bob. Stay well over there in Germany, okay?